The team management has hinted that Ajinkya Rahane will get the nod ahead of Karun Nair. You would say that's the right call, despite the fact that Karun scored a historic triple century recently?
You know, it's slightly unfortunate, obviously, that you've scored a triple century, only the second Indian to do so, and then been asked to just wait on the sidelines for the following test match. But that's how it should ideally be. Once a batsman or a player who's left the team because of an injury and not because of loss of form, he deserves his place back as soon as he gets fit, and that's what has happened with Ajinkya Rahane. So while it really pains your heart and your heart goes out to Karun Nair, you do know that it's the right decision. Ajinkya Rahane should be batting at number 5.
All right, now also another interesting thing to look out for in this particular one-off test will be the performance of both R. Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja. Jadeja can in fact take over from Ashwin as the #1 test bowler in the ICC rankings if he takes more wickets than Ashwin.
Well, yes, there is a possibility, but it's always a good tussle to have when your two premier spinners, premier bowlers are fighting amongst each other for the top spot. It just eggs them on. It gets the best out of them. We have spoken a lot about how fast bowlers hunt in pairs. Spinners also do the same, and these two guys have complemented each other beautifully, and they have scripted most of the Indian wins over the last 18-24 months, and that's where I feel both of them have been exceptional. Ravindra Jadeja with his unique way of keeping it tight and keeping the batsman quiet and still being effective, and you've got Ashwin with all the guile and the deception in the air and off the surface.
Now, Akash, the mantra for the current Indian team seems to be focus on the preparation and the execution and not so much on the opponent. And you would say that's the same mindset that they will approach this one-off test against the Bangla Tigers with as well.
You know, that's how you should be when you're sitting at the top of the tree. You don't really have competition, so you can't really be looking at others to lift yourself. You must motivate yourself internally, and that's the only way of doing that is to focus on what you do rather than focusing on what others are bringing to the table. And that's where I think this Indian team has got it right. They're focusing on doing all the things right, things that are in their control, and not thinking too much about the opposition. I'm not saying that they discard the thoughts of how an opposition is going to attack them and what their strengths and weaknesses are, but more importantly focusing on what they can do right, and they've been doing everything right so far.
Now, Team India went from test mode to ODI mode, and now they are going to be back in test mode again. In that context, how good a preparatory workout do you think this test will be before the big 4-test series versus Australia that's coming up?
Well, I think the key players, of course, Virat Kohli was there and so was Ravindra Jadeja, but a lot of other key players were not involved in the limited overs competition. Ajinkya Rahane is making a comeback. Someone like Cheteshwar Pujara obviously is waiting to get going once again, has had a tremendous year so far. Murali Vijay has been out of action for a while, so he would want to start from where he had left in the last series. So there are quite a few people who have missed the action over the last few weeks. So they'll be very excited to now just get going straight away, hit the ground running, so that it's a good preparation for the 4 test matches against Australia, and I think they'll be all right in Hyderabad.
One final question, Akash. Who will be the key players for Bangladesh? Who should Team India be wary of?
Oh, well, I think for starters, look at their most senior guy, that's Shakib Al Hasan, in great form as well, scored that double century in New Zealand. So with the bat, he'll be one that can actually trouble India, and also with the ball, because if you were to succeed against India in these conditions, you need your spinners to strike. That's where Shakib Al Hasan comes in once again. And the young offie, Mehendi Hasan Miraz, I think he's done well. He was brilliant against England in his debut test match. So you would expect him to also play a critical role, and also don't look too far away from Mushfiqur Rahim. So when you come to a country like India, you're playing against the best side in the world at this point in time. You need your big man to just stand up and deliver. So these 3 guys, 2 old war horses and one a rookie, is who I'll be really closely watching out for.